What's happening, guys? Safety Liner C2 here. What do you mean by the title, Cameron? Okay, check the date. Well, if you're watching the video the day it comes out, which should be November 8th, which means that today is election day here in the U.S. for president. And oh gosh, I am so glad that this mess is over. Now, today is the 25th, actually, in real life for me, and not the 8th. So I've still got to deal with, 2 weeks of the election. But it's this has been, everyone's saying it's such a historic election and blah 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 blah. And you know what? I'm only 19. But I'm going to agree with them on that because we have two absolutely insane candidates. Now, I'm normally not the one to get very political at all, and nor do I really tend to in this video, but let's just say that I'm not really, excited about either of them. My choices already, got beat out. And what a terrible first election. I mean, okay, so I remember last year, June of 2015 was my graduation year, and for band we had like a scene, like a party, or a section party. So all the guys in our section, all guys and girls, we all got together at Buffalo Wild Wings to welcome the new freshmen and say goodbye to me and the other person that were, had just graduated days before. And I remember I was sitting across from a TV. And I think this would have had to have been before Trump announced his presidency. I think it was like, yeah, we're pretty sure he's going to run. I'm pretty sure this was before that. So it's like, yeah. And I very specifically remember him saying something about Rosie O'Donnell, like, oh, she's a fat pig, or, she's ugly, or whatever. And jokingly, I was like, I'm going to go waste my first vote on this guy because, there's no way that he would get to the point where he is now. And it's, we kept on seeing this and that, and it's like, for each of them, it's like, why these two? I mean, literally everyone I know is voting for one person because they want to keep the other person out, and that's for both sides. If they want, if they don't want Trump, they're going to vote for Hillary, even though they hate Hillary, and other way around. And I'm not fond of either of them, like I said. The only thing that I'm enjoying about this is all the comedians poking fun at it, because let's be real, some of the clips, if you watch them, they're pretty great. And I mean, seriously, like, what? I don't even really remember what talk shows were like. I don't actually watch like the late night stuff. I don't watch those. I just watch the YouTube clips. I've really, since I've been watching these clips of comedians making fun of them, of politicians, I really don't even remember what they used to do. So yeah, I'm just happy that today, well, not today for me, but the day that this video is coming out, which is literally 2 weeks from now, that this is going to be over, and hopefully I would have voted by then. I'm going to try and go and do some early voting, so long as I have time to. But gosh, I'm just like, this is not a good first one, and I know some of you guys, I know that I have mostly a younger audience. Most of you guys are probably 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there. Maybe a little younger, maybe a little older for some of y'all. Thank God you don't have to do this. I mean, unless it just happens to be the same way in 2020. Oh, but then again, we'll have Kanye on the list also. And if he actually runs, then, yeah. No, but okay, I didn't really have much to say about this. I just really wanted to, like, and tomorrow we'll have, well, we won't have a new president until the 20th, of January. I think that's the day, right? But we'll know who the next president is, and even if it's the opposite person of who I'm choosing, hopefully they're not going to do anything absolutely insane that would cause me to move to Canada. But you never know. So I feel like this is a good time to bring this up. But Vermin Supreme, he's probably my favorite presidential candidate ever. Now I want you to type in Vermin Supreme on YouTube, once you're done watching this, of course. Just go ahead and type it in now so you don't forget VERMIN Supreme. And just go watch some clips. This guy's a legit politician, who's basically saying, our political system is screwed up. And, as funny as it is, it's kind of true. I'm not going to get into all of this, but, I'm just simply going to say that it is kind of screwed up. Whatever way you look at it, whether you're right, left, up, or down, So. And then once you've watched the Vermin Supreme videos, look up the Rhinoceros Party. That I think I may like the Rhinoceros Party better than Vermin Supreme. And I'll summarize this for you. The Rhinoceros Party is just another kind of BS party, but this was for Canadians. So I remember one of the managers sent it to me and one of the other guys I work with, and it's just so funny. You look up it. It was an actual party back in the 80s, who ran for Prime Minister of Canada, and they, their stances include, the only one I remember, they have a whole Wikipedia page just full of these, and they're so funny. But, like, in order to reach higher education, you'd expect an answer like, decrease taxes, or make it free, or, something like that, something normal. But to increase higher education, we need to build taller schools. Like, okay, if you say so. Yeah, so, I am kind of nervous about this election. Yeah, because it's definitely a different one, and I vaguely remember 2012 and 2008. Very vaguely, though. Did you know that Donald Trump was going, I think he actually did run for a very short amount of time for president in 2000? I can't remember what party he was under. The Reform Party, I think. But for a very short time, he was running for president under their party. And you know who he wanted as his vice president? Like guess, just seriously, just take a minute to think of a couple possibilities of people in the 2000s who you think would have made a decent vice president. Now, was the person you were thinking of Oprah? Because that's who he wanted as his vice president. Yeah. So, I'm just saying, I got a good laugh out of that whenever I found that out. And then, have you ever read Hillary's emails before? I got bored one day and I looked them up, and they're nothing interesting, but it's like, I found one set of emails that had her schedule in it, and I read it, and I don't know, it's like emails and scandals and name calling, and yeah. Like I said, the only reason I'm enjoying this election is just purely because of the entertainment that I'm getting out of it, the laughs. Don't agree with either of them on policies or, stuff like that. I know some of you are like, what the heck was Cameron just doing there? I'm eating right now. Dinner. And, yeah. Oh gosh, the bumpy roads here. Thanks, Nashawn. Oh, you know what? Okay, one more short little election story. I had to go out to do a call yesterday to this store who had some printers that we leased out to them. So I'm going over there to get some stuff from them. And the lady's showing me, she's showing me where they are. And they had, I kid you not, life-size cardboard cutouts of both of the candidates of Hillary and Trump just sitting there against the wall. I have no idea why. They had like little speech bubbles. Pick me! Pick me! And I didn't read the rest of what it said, but it's just like, did you really need to invest the, X amount of money in order to buy life-size cutouts of them? That was completely unnecessary, but I wish I would have taken a picture of that. That was kind of funny. So, all right, yeah. So I don't really have much else to say. So I think we're just going to go ahead and end it here. If you're over the age of 18, I certainly hope that you went out and voted, whether that be early voting if your state allows it, or voting today. It's, the latest this video comes out is 3:30, and that's Eastern time. So I think everyone should still have time. If you're watching this, then go find where to vote and go do it. And yeah, and if you're not over the age of 18, lucky you. And hopefully the next election in 2020 will not be as bad as this one. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe right down here. It's a magical red button that says you're now subscribed to Safety Diner C2. Make sure you comment up here, down here, over here, or over here. I don't know where they put it, down here where they put it. Make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, or the person that you really didn't want to become president will become president later tonight. And make sure you also share this video with a friend. Show it to your mom, show it to your dad, show it to a guy on a random street. I don't care, don't get raped. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it, and thanks for watching.